Have you ever wondered why some people seem to handle money with ease, while others live in an endless cycle of debt and financial frustration? The answer isn't just about how much they earn, but how they think about money. That's right. Your mindset could be the biggest factor in your relationship with finances. In today's video, we're diving deep into the science of financial mindset. I'll show you what modern psychology has to say about it, and how a few small changes in how you view money can bring surprising results to your life. If you've always wanted to understand how to transform your finances without tricks or magic formulas, then this video is for you. Imagine what it would be like to have complete control over your finances, to make smart and secure decisions, and no longer feel that constant fear of losing money or being trapped in debt. Sounds like a dream, right? But it's not. The truth is, understanding how your mind works with money could be the missing key to unlocking that path to financial success. In this video, you'll discover what scientists and psychologists have learned about financial behavior, how to avoid common mistakes that sabotage your success, and most importantly, how to start changing your mindset today to achieve the financial freedom you've always wanted. But before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have notifications turned on. That way, you won't miss any upcoming videos packed with tips and strategies to transform your financial life. This could be the step you've been missing to leap toward success. Now, let's get straight to the point. Let's understand why what you think about money is so important and how you can start changing it today. The growth mindset versus fixed mindset theory. Science shows that one of the biggest differences between financially successful people and those who struggle lies in how they approach learning and opportunities. Researcher Carol Dweck popularized the concept of a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset, and this can be directly applied to finances. People with a fixed mindset tend to believe their abilities are innate and unchangeable. They think things like, "I'm just not good with money," or "investing is too complicated for me." This belief keeps them from learning and growing. When faced with financial challenges, they believe there's not much they can do to change their situation, leading to stagnation. On the other hand, people with a growth mindset see finances as something that can be learned and improved over time. They believe that with effort and continuous learning, they can enhance their financial skills. When they make mistakes or face difficulties, they see it as an opportunity to learn and adjust their strategies instead of giving up. For example, someone with a growth mindset might not know much about investing, but instead of saying, "This isn't for me," they'll think, "I can learn about this." The growth mindset opens doors to development because it allows the person to see learning and practice as keys to success. By identifying whether you have a fixed or growth mindset toward money, you can already see the importance of adjusting this view. If you believe that your financial skills can improve over time, you'll be more willing to invest in learning and take calculated risks, both crucial elements for long-term financial success. The power of cognitive bias in financial decision-making. Our brain isn't a perfect machine when it comes to making decisions, especially financial ones. Often, it plays tricks on us, leading us to act impulsively or without thinking through the facts rationally. This happens because of cognitive biases, automatic thought patterns that distort our perception and negatively influence our choices. One of the most common biases is confirmation bias. This bias makes us unconsciously seek out information that validates our existing beliefs while ignoring anything that contradicts them. In finance, this can be particularly harmful. For instance, if someone believes that investing is too risky, they tend to look only for news or stories of losses, ignoring data that shows that smart investing can be one of the best ways to build wealth over time. Another common bias is anchoring, where we latch onto an initial piece of information, often a price or value, and use it as a reference, even if it's not the best basis for making a decision. For example, when seeing a product on sale, we might think, "It's 30% off," without considering whether we actually need the item or if the discounted price still fits within our budget. These biases are dangerous because we often act without realizing we're being influenced by them. The key to overcoming them is recognizing these thought patterns and questioning our beliefs before making a significant financial decision. A useful practice is to ask yourself, "Am I making this decision based on facts, or am I just confirming a belief I already have?" By understanding the power of cognitive biases, you can make more conscious and rational decisions. This helps avoid mental traps that may prevent you from reaching your financial goals. The relationship between stress and financial decisions. Stress is one of the biggest barriers to good financial management. When we're under pressure, our brain goes into fight or flight mode, a natural survival mechanism. In this state, we have more difficulty making rational decisions and instead act on impulse. In a financial context, this can be devastating. Think about the last time you felt stressed. Maybe it was a tough day at work or an unexpected situation that drained your energy. In those moments, many people resort to what's called emotional spending, impulsive purchases to try to relieve the discomfort caused by stress. It's that moment when buying something feels like a quick fix to feel better, even though in the long run, it leads to regret and more financial problems. Moreover, stress also makes us avoid thinking about financial problems, creating a dangerous cycle. The more we ignore financial issues, the bigger they become, leading to even more stress. This results in decisions like delaying payments, accumulating debt, or even avoiding investments that could be beneficial in the long run, all because the mind is focused on handling immediate pressure. Studies show that financial stress doesn't just affect our mental health, but also our ability to plan and make future decisions. When we're focused on solving immediate problems, it's hard to think about long-term strategies like investments, saving for retirement, or financial planning for major projects. The solution to this starts with awareness. Whenever you feel that you're acting on impulse due to stress, take a step back and try to breathe. A simple breathing exercise or even a quick walk can help clear your mind and bring a new perspective. Additionally, it's helpful to create a financial plan, setting clear goals for the future. When there's a plan in place, the stress tends to lessen because the path is laid out, and financial decisions become more deliberate. Recognizing when stress is driving your decisions is key to breaking this cycle and regaining control of your finances. Neuroscience and building new financial habits. In recent years, neuroscience has revealed something fascinating. Our brain is highly adaptable, which means we can change our habits, including financial ones. This ability of the brain to reprogram itself is called neuroplasticity. Essentially, the more we repeat an action, the stronger the neural connections associated with it become. In other words, we can train our brains to adopt new financial behaviors. When we talk about financial habits, the power of repetition is crucial. Let's imagine a person who has the habit of spending their entire paycheck as soon as they receive it. This happens almost automatically, without much thought. This behavior has been reinforced over time, creating a cycle that's hard to break. However, with conscious effort, that same person can reprogram their mind to create healthier habits, such as saving a percentage of their paycheck before spending. A widely cited study shows that it takes, on average, 21 to 66 days to form a new habit. This means that if you start saving a small amount of money every month, for example, in about 2 months, this action could become automatic for your brain. But the secret lies in consistency. At first, it may seem difficult or even uncomfortable, as your brain is used to other patterns. But over time and repetition, the habit of saving will become natural. Neuroscience also shows us the importance of rewards in forming new habits. Whenever you manage to save money or make a smart financial decision, it's crucial to acknowledge that progress. The feeling of achievement releases dopamine, the neurotransmitter linked to pleasure and motivation. This reinforces the new habit and makes it easier to repeat in the future. Another interesting aspect is that the brain prefers familiarity. So, at first, any change may feel like a mental battle. If, for example, you're used to using a credit card for every purchase and decide to switch to using only cash, your brain will initially resist because the old routine feels easier. However, by repeating this new practice, the brain adjusts and begins to see it as the new normal. In addition, simply tracking your financial habits can accelerate this change. Recording your expenses, setting savings goals, and tracking your progress help keep the brain focused on the new routines. This keeps the mind engaged in the process of continuous improvement. Creating new financial habits isn't something that happens overnight, but with discipline and awareness, you can radically transform your relationship with money. And the best part? Your brain is on your side in this journey, ready to adapt to the new routines you want to implement. The role of visualization in financial success. Visualization is a powerful tool that many elite athletes, entrepreneurs, and successful people use regularly. And the most interesting part, Science proves that visualizing your goals can have a real impact on your behavior and finances. When you visualize your goals clearly and in detail, your brain starts working in your favor, creating a mental map that helps you reach those goals. The brain doesn't completely distinguish between an experience you've lived and one vividly imagined. So, if you can precisely imagine where you want to go financially, it can influence how you act in the real world. For example, imagine you want to save enough to buy a house. By visualizing yourself in that house, thinking about the rooms, the neighborhood, the feeling of security, you're training your brain to work toward that goal. Over time, your daily decisions start aligning with that mental image, without you having to force it. Small choices, like saving instead of spending, start to feel natural because your brain is already focused on that bigger goal. The process of visualization helps strengthen your mental reward system. Every small step you take toward that visualized goal brings a sense of accomplishment because it's tied to a larger picture already created in your mind. This releases dopamine, the neurotransmitter that reinforces positive behaviors, helping you keep moving forward with motivation and clarity. Studies on visualization also show that it can increase resilience. When you have a clear goal in mind, it's easier to resist temptations that come along the way. If your goal is, for example, to save for a dream vacation, visualizing yourself on that vacation, the landscapes, the sounds, the experiences, will make it easier to pass on an impulsive purchase today, as your brain is more motivated by something it has already visualized as a bigger reward. To put visualization into practice effectively, start by dedicating a few minutes each day to imagining your financial future in detail. It's not just about visualizing a large bank account balance, but thinking about what that money will allow you to do. What will your life be like when you have financial freedom? What dreams will you achieve? How will it feel to have control over your finances? It's also helpful to create a vision board, a collection of images and words that represent your financial goals. This board can be placed somewhere visible, reminding you daily of your dreams and objectives. This way, you keep your focus, and over time, your behavior will naturally align with that vision. By constantly visualizing your financial goals and associating them with positive emotions, you're creating a clear and motivating path to success. And most importantly, this practice keeps your mind focused on the future, helping you make decisions that bring you closer to your goals. Now that you understand how psychology can influence your finances and have discovered practical tools to change your mindset, tell me in the comments, which of these insights surprised you the most? Was it realizing that your financial habits can be shaped by your brain? Or maybe understanding how stress affects your money decisions? If you found today's content helpful, check out the recommended videos appearing on the screen now. They'll help you continue on this journey of financial transformation, with more tips on financial habits, investments, and how to develop an abundance mindset. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and share your thoughts on what impacted you the most in this video. See you in the next one, and good luck on your journey.